What's up, guys? Cejaman back with another review. This is something super exciting for me. I am taking a look at the brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles PCS Pop Culture Shock Collectibles. They make a lot of great statues. This is miniature statues here. We got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Raphael, and Michelangelo. Now, there's two more missing, Donnie and Leo. Those will be reviewed after this one. So we're taking a look at two at a time. So we got the window packaging here. Oh, first of all, you can get these at GameStop.com, or they're also available for pre-order at BigBadToyStore.com. So you guys can use my link in the description down below. All right, guys. So let's get into the packaging, because that is something that I think is awesome. It's got a really like vintage look with the colors that they use. I mean, look at this. This makes me not want to take it out of the packaging on how cool this is. You would think it's because usually with some of the pop culture shock statues, the packaging is very large. This one's very slim, and I absolutely love it. I mean, look at the side of the packaging. You got PCS, Raphael, and then you come to the back, and then you have all the other turtles right there. Now, these are going to form together to I believe, like form a rooftop look with all of the characters. So there's the top of the packaging here. There's Ninja Turtles, and then the sides, which look awesome. Here is the bottom. Again, I love the packaging. I love the vintage, you know, like style packaging that they used on these. And then here's Mikey. So there we go. There's the back, and then there's this side here. Let's go ahead and take them out and see if they're a pickup or a pass. All right, guys, we have the turtles here outside of the packaging. Now, I'm not sure exactly in what order they're supposed to go as far as the rooftop goes, the scene goes, the diorama, I should say. We'll find out when we get the other two figures out and put them all together. All right, guys, I'm cutting in here real quick. So upon closer inspection on all the turtles, I realized the posing looked really familiar. So it's a quick clip in the beginning of the TMNT animated series. You can see them all lined up here on a rooftop. This is the display, so they're not going to be lined up. Mikey and Raph will be. Donnie and Leo will be posed in front. So this is a quick shot at the beginning of the intro of the TMNT animated series. So that's pretty awesome. I love that they did that. So first, let's take a look at Mikey. And let me tell you guys something right away. This is an amazing sculpt. The paint apps on this are very cool. The poses that they are in is awesome. Here is the base. So you can see it is a rooftop scene. You can see there's a little bit of weathering on the building, and it's kind of chipping away. And I believe this is supposed to be a window here. I could be wrong. And then there's the side. Here is the back. You can see like they're on top of the ledge there. And then there is the bottom. It is kind of a hollow piece, so it doesn't really weigh much. These figures don't weigh much at all. I like the fact that they added the nunchucks on the back right there, the extra nunchucks, because he's holding on to one pair. You know, that's a good attention to detail. They could have just left it out, but no, they added it right there on the back. So let's take a look at Mikey's feet. So you can see very muscular legs. And then again, the paint apps they did on this was really cool. You have the cool looking shell. So this looks like it's based off of the animated series. You got all his wristbands, bandanas, the nunchucks. Now these are actual chains. So this is like a metal chain they actually use. You have his belt, and you can see the M. I love the shading that they also use on the front part of the shell. And then you have the head sculpt. So it kind of looks like an angry version of Mikey. I mean, we're so used to getting him in a kind of like a happier, you know, smiley, joking kind of face. Pizza time! To see the teeth through the lips there, and then you have the bandana kind of like blowing in the wind. This is like a soft rubber material. It's kind of like a PVC material as well, but you can see the cool definition, you know, the separation of all the muscles looks really awesome. So again, the pose for Mikey is absolutely great. Look at this. These look like they'd be scaled in probably, if they were to stand upright, maybe 7 to 8 inch scale. I mean, they can almost go in line. If not, they probably could with the NECA TMNT figures. The only thing is that, again, the thighs they look really thick. The thighs look really thick compared to, I think what the turtles actually look like. So there's Mikey. And then we have Raphael, my favorite turtle, my parents named me after.
Bingo. Yeah, we're dealing with a real mind here.
So you can see here, you got the big R right in the center there with the circle. You got the shading in front of the shell. You got both of his sides here. I love the pose that he's in. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it is kind of like a metallic color, and they are a little bit sharp. So just be careful with these guys if you plan on giving them to your kids, because these are sharp. They're not removable, I don't think. If you tried moving them, they're probably gonna break off. I don't know exactly what they're made out of though. Looks like it's like a softer, like kind of like a plastic. You have his belt going through all the way to the side there, and then there is the shell, so you can see the shading very nicely detailed, and then the lower part of the legs, and then you can see the toes there, and then you have his head sculpt. Look how great this looks. Again, another angry look. Well, you know what? Actually, that I see this, are these the same head sculpts? I mean, the bandanas are different because, you know, this one's obviously blowing in the wind going backwards. Mikey's is kind of going to the side. But are they the same head sculpts though? No, the mouth is different on Raph. So you can actually see some more teeth on him there. But I absolutely love this. I'm getting a really retro vibe with these figures. Now let's take a look at his base. Now it's similar to Mikey's, but except he's got some pipes that are, you know, on the side of the base. There's the top. You can see it's kind of going there. And then you got a little cables that are running through here. So that's pretty awesome. It's going all the way up and down. So again, just amazing looking figures. And the prices on these are $49.99. So they're gonna cost you about $50 depending on where you get them. And I highly recommend that you pick these up, because if you let these pass with how hot the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are right now, they're definitely gonna sell out and probably go up in price. So if you have a chance to get these, pick them up, because any Turtle fan is gonna want these. They definitely look like they're based off of the animated series. It'd be a cool display piece if you have some shelves and you display these up top, and display them with the NECA TMNT figures, especially the animated ones. So if you have some of the animated figures, you can probably put them, you know, in scale with them and put them on top, and then put the figures, the villains, on the bottom. We'll do some comparisons on the next video once we have all of the turtles all together. But today, we're taking a look at Raph and Mikey. Love these. Great paint apps, great sculpting, great poses that they're in. Love it. The only thing I would say is just the thighs might be a little bit too thick. What do you guys think? Do you guys think the thighs are a little bit too thick on the turtles? Let me know. And I'll get you guys another shot on the back, which I absolutely love the shells. I think they look fantastic. But let me know your thoughts down below, guys. What you think. Is it a pickup? Is it a pass? And again, it's very affordable, because PCS also makes statues of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but they're like in the $400 range. So if you can't afford those, then you can definitely afford these. I mean, they did the same thing with the Power Rangers as well. Let me know, guys. Thumbs up the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're almost to 100,000 subscribers. We'll see you soon. Stay tuned for Donnie and Leo. Later, guys.
Don't believe. Awesome. Let's see. Bill's gonna kill you. Subscribe. Where you going? You look like a nice boy. I bet you have a lot of friends.